Morning. So I've just dropped Luke at college and I've been to get a couple of bits from B&M, and I'm just about to get the kitchen in order, get some laundry on the go, start getting organised from being away and get ready for the week ahead. My weight hasn't changed, so when was I due? So normally I would do my weigh-in, like my final weigh-in for the week on a Sunday, but we were away yesterday, so I did it today. And I thought it would have gone down a little bit because I've done so many steps, and we did all that pedalling on that boat yesterday. I thought it would have changed, but it's not. So yeah, I mean, I might see a bit of a drop further on into the week. Sometimes it can take a while to show up on the scale, can't it? So we'll see, but at least I didn't put any on, that's the main thing. So I will see you in a bit. Bonjour, it's Tuesday and I'm back working, back to reality. Weighed myself today, it's not looking very good, so I've put like £3 on, so I've gone from £59 loss to £56 loss, which is really shit, isn't it? When I start feeling a bit braver, I might start actually sharing what weight I am. It's not very transparent of me, is it, to not be sharing that? I don't think I at one point I just couldn't even say it out loud. God, it sounds like such a big thing, doesn't it? It is and it isn't. Probably make it a bit easier to kind of track where I'm up to, if you're kind of following along. So yeah. Anyway, I was expecting to see some kind of loss, if I'm being honest. I was hoping. I didn't feel like I was hoping for something impossible. The amount of walking that we did was just unreal. My hips are still hurting from all the walking, but again, I'm being a knob because I'm not tracking properly. I've made a start in that, you know, any kind of big meals that I make now in the evening, if it's got, you know, if it requires cooking from scratch, it's all, I log it all and then it's done, it's in the app and it's sorted. Since we got back, I've just felt really rough, like almost like I've got a hangover. I don't know if that's dehydration and travelling, like combination of the two or what, but I've just felt really shit. And this morning when I got up, I had to really drag myself out of bed, and I've had a banging head all morning, and I've had some meds, but I can feel it creeping back again now. It's like I take some painkillers and it's just keeping it at bay. It's not even like shifting it fully. And my ear is so sore after that flight. It's it really did a number on my left ear. So painful, but it was still worth it. I'm a bloody whinge bag today. Hello, it's Tuesday evening. I am really struggling. I think I'm really struggling to get back in my routine, to be honest. I'm so tired and everything hurts. I've not gone to the gym because I just couldn't face it, and part of me was like, oh, I'm looking forward to going to the gym today because I've really missed it. But it got to like time to collect Luke and I thought, I can't do it. I just can't do it. So we've promised ourselves we're going to go tomorrow, then Thursday, and I'm going to go on Friday. So I've still got my 3-week sessions in, and then I'm hopefully going to go on Sunday as well. And hopefully by Sunday I'll start feeling better again, because I know part of it is just because I've got out of my routine and all the things that I've been doing that make me feel kind of good and on track with everything. I've not been doing them. I'm not going to actually have anything. I had a piece of toast earlier because I've not eaten anything all day. And I just don't feel like eating now. I just thought, oh, a piece of toast will keep me going till we have something later on. But I've just been looking at it and it does look really nice, and I've tried it and it's nice, but I just can't face it. So I'm just going to make sure that the lads have got theirs, and then I'm just going to go and get in bed. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning. It's Wednesday. I'm not feeling very good at all this morning. I hate whinging in my videos. I feel like I'm getting some kind of virus or something. This ear is really sore and tender. I feel like I'm getting some kind of cold, or my sinuses are blocked and not right, and I'm aching all over. I was wondering yesterday why I was feeling so tired and shit, and I checked my period tracker app and I'm right in the middle of ovulation. So that's probably got something to do with how I'm feeling as well, because some months during ovulation I can get really run down and lethargic and quite low in mood as well. So I'm sure that that's got something to do with it as well. So I'm just going to take it easy today, just play it by ear. I've not got any major visits booked in. I've got an afternoon visit penciled in, but I can move that around if I need to. Anyway, my weight is looking better. So yesterday I mentioned that it had gone right up. I noticed when I got in bed last night, my ankles were really swollen. So I think for some reason I was holding on to a lot of water. I wonder if it's the travelling. I remember reading somewhere that plane travel can mess up your hydration levels. I'm not sure if I'm imagining that, but this morning I've weighed myself and I've come right back down again. So I'm only showing a £1 gain at the moment. I will see you in a bit. Hello again. So I've just dropped Luke at college, but on our way to the car, I spotted this cat, and I've seen it for the past 3 days in the same place at the bottom of our alleyway, looking really scared, really not looked after, really shabby looking, patches of hair. So it's obviously got a severe flea problem. Its eyes are all a mess. It just looks really not cared for. This morning I saw it again in the same place, but he was panting. So he's either really scared or really not well and scared. And he just looked like he wanted to run away, but he couldn't because he wasn't well enough. He just looked really weak and just not right. So I said to Luke, right, I'm going to drop you off and come back and see if I can do anything with it, because I can't leave it like that. It's it might be chipped and it might just be like a missing cat, but if I can get some food and water down it and try and build a bit of trust with it and then possibly get it to a vet, at least it'll be in the right place and they can scan it and see if there's an owner. So I'll let you know how it goes. That's a good boy. Alright, cat rescue. It went very well. He ate all the food. I managed to get him to come into the backyard a little bit, but he got spooked, so he didn't stay in there long. I was trying to get him to come in so I could shut the gate and just reassure him that he's got somewhere that he can hide that's enclosed, because I think what he's been doing is hiding in the back of the garage that's across the way, and they've got a big pile, like a tyre mountain in the back of the garage, and I think he's been hiding in there. Well, that's pretty dangerous, plus that's probably why he's so filthy. I suspect that somebody does own him and he's got lost, or he's been trapped somewhere. He's definitely not right. He needs some kind of treatment, some kind of medical intervention, because that tail is an absolute mess. I don't know if it's dried blood, something else, or I don't know. I really don't know, but it doesn't look good, whatever it is. The little bugger though, I'd spent ages trying to get him to come into the backyard, and I thought, you know what, I've built a bit of trust with him now. He knows where he can get food. That's it. They're not daft, are they? So I thought, I'm just going to leave it now. I've got to get back to work. So I went inside, shut the gate, went in. I was washing my hands and looking out the window, and he stuck his head under the gate looking for me. I thought, you little bugger. So I went back out there opened the gate. I was like, are you coming in or what? No, wasn't having it. So I thought, you know what, I'll just leave it. I'll just leave him be now. He's got a friend though, a gorgeous grey, like steel grey, big chunky thing with, you know, with the short legs and the small ears, come trotting down. I think it was a girl. She come trotting down the alleyway and they were chirping at each other, and she was licking his face because he had gravy on his nose. And then she's like, right, see you later, and buggered off again. So he's definitely made a couple of friends around here, but I don't know. But I mean, whatever the case is, he needs some kind of help. So I'm going to do a bit of digging now and see what I can find out. I mean, somebody needs to do something for him. That's the ultimate thing about it, isn't it? You know, he can't be like, I'll let you know how it goes. Hello again. So it's been a weird day. So I've spent majority of the morning trying to rescue a random cat. So I found out that basically, because it's not in a life or death situation, because it appears medically stable, not that I'm a vet or anything, I've got a bit of medical knowledge, but animals are a different thing, aren't they? But he appears to be medically stable. He's eating and drinking, so that's always a good sign. He looked a lot better than he did yesterday and the day before when I saw him. So yeah, it's not life or death. So basically what East Lancashire Cat Rescue have said is that your main priority with a cat like this is to find the owner. So they've basically said if you just take him to the vet, they'll scan him. If he's got a chip, it'll bring up the owner and they'll try and contact the owner. I don't know if they'll give me the details for the owner because GDPR and all that, so I don't know how that'll work. But they're basically saying that I won't be charged just for scanning a chip. I actually thought I found the owner on Facebook earlier. So one of the things that the Cat Protection League recommend is that you search in your local Facebook groups just to see if anyone's put any posts up about a lost cat. So I had a bit of a dig and I thought, I was 99% sure I'd found the owner. So we were messaging each other and I sent her a clip of when I was filming him in the alleyway, and she said no, it's not him. I've put a post up myself just saying, listen, does this cat belong to anyone? I've put a picture up, all that. So I'm hoping that something will come from that, but in the meantime I do need to try and get him into a cat box and get him scanned. And one of the recommendations from the Cat Protection League is that you don't feed them. Well, I couldn't not give him anything because he was clearly dehydrated and clearly he hadn't eaten for so damn long. He nearly ate the bloody container. So, you know, it's a difficult one, isn't it? It's kind of benefit versus risk with something like that. I don't want him to get too attached, but at the same time I'm not going to leave a cat to be starving hungry and dehydrated, you know. Oh god, I do get myself into some bloody dramas, honestly. Do you know, I've been having a bit of a meltdown actually, like a bit of an internal flap. I've got loads of new subscribers and the past couple of days I've just got like 20 odd subscribers all of a sudden. So if you're one of them, thank you for subscribing. and I hope I don't disappoint anybody. It was alright when I had like 20 odd subscribers, you know, but I think I've got like 70 something now, 78 subscribers. And I'm like, oh god, it's a bit intimidating because, you know, I don't want to disappoint anybody. And I really didn't think about that kind of thing when I started doing this. So it's a bit scary, to be honest with you, but very nice at the same time. And like I say, I hope that you stick around and I can kind of put some videos out that you like, and you know what I mean. That's not the right attitude to have, is it? You know, I can't please everyone, and everybody's different, and blah. Hello. So a bit of an update on today, because as I was saying before, it's been a weird day. So this morning my plan was to get a load of admin work done and then do a care home visit this afternoon. I've done my care home visit, but my morning's been spent rescuing a random cat, so I've still yet to catch up on the work that I was meant to do this morning. So what I've done is, in between dropping Luke off at home and my care home visit, I've bashed a beef stew in the oven, like beef casserole thing. So I'll just bang some potatoes in that when I get back now, and then that's really tea taken care of. So then what I'm going to do is jump back on my admin and just work right through until I feel like I'm in a good place with it again. It will mean that I can't do the gym, but work comes first. I'm not getting paid to go to the gym. So yeah, so that's what I'm doing. Great having flexible working and everything, but you've got to balance it. So that's my plan for the rest of the day. Then I'm gonna jump on some video stuff, because, you know, I've got 78 subscribers now. I can't just sit back and file my nails and not do anything. I still can't get over that, you know. I keep messaging the lads in our group chat like, I've got such and such subscribers now, and now I've got this many subscribers, and it just keeps going up and up, and I'm like, what the hell? I just can't believe it. I didn't really think about people actually in reality actually like watching and interacting and enjoying any videos that I'm putting out. I didn't really kind of, obviously you do to a certain degree, or you wouldn't be doing it, but it's kind of completely different when it actually starts happening and being a real thing. So my brain is just like, oh my god, you know, it's just a bit scary, and you know, quite a bit of a responsibility as well, in a way. And like I said before, I do treat this as kind of a job, because at some point I would like it to be. I think that's the idea for anybody who's taking YouTube seriously. That's why I did the journalism to begin with, because I knew that it'd force me to be more comfortable on camera. I won't say confident, because that's a completely different thing, isn't it? But more comfortable on camera, and kind of, you know, doing that side of things. And I've always enjoyed journalism anyway. I've always had a bit of a fascination for it. I'm not a great writer, but I really love like the research and the sharing of information as well. That kind of thing, really, I really enjoy that, because I like giving people the tools and the information to go out and kick ass and get what they want and what they need, you know. And at the moment I'm hoping that is getting the injections on the NHS. So yeah, but it's just, you know, a bit of a scary thing, isn't it, when it starts actually becoming a full real working channel, and people are actually taking an interest, and it's like, it's just me. I mean, I don't know, it's just weird, isn't it? So yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go and sort my spuds out. See you in a bit. Good morning. It's Thursday. So, cat update. I found out that it's been astray for a long time, and there was an old guy in this area that was feeding it and looking after it, but apparently he's passed away, and that's why this cat is suddenly walking about looking lost and all of that. So last night, before I got in the shower, I thought I'll just do another check because he might want a bit more food. So I went out there, had a look round, couldn't see him. So I went to the garage bit, just put my head through the fence to see if I could see him hiding in all the tyres. And what I think was a 3-month-ish old kitten popped its head out and then ran away. And it was a tuxedo kitten. It was the spitting image of him / her. I think I've been misgendering them. I think it might be... Well, I don't know, because, you know, this person on Facebook said he's been astray for ages and da-da-da. But is it a he? I don't know. But my instant thought was, oh shit, this cat's had kittens. And so that's obviously going to add to the situation, because she's going to be even more hungry and more at risk and blah, blah, blah. I've not seen it since yesterday when I gave it that food. I'm a bit worried now because I don't really know what's going on with it. What I'm going to do is, I mean, I'm completely bogged down with work at the minute, but I'm going to set off now to Leyland, do my uni session in the car on my laptop, and then have some lunch and then go to this visit with my colleague. It's one of her cases, so I don't have to be too deeply involved in that. So I might be able to, you know, take a phone call or sort an email out to do with, you know, getting somebody out to this cat. But obviously I've got to balance everything, haven't I? I can't just keep putting work to one side. There's got to be some kind of balance there, hasn't there? Anyway, so I'm going to get in touch with another rescue service. They seem a bit more on the ball than East Lancs Cat Rescue. They just advised me to get the cat scanned and, you know, that's it. But, you know, I wouldn't know the first thing about catching a stray cat, and you know what I mean. I'll see you in a bit. Hello. I'm just having my muesli while I wait for my uni session. But I was just thinking how I felt so shit at the beginning of the week, and I honestly think the travelling and the amount of walking we did and everything really did a number on me. Added to that, I'm ovulating. I've just felt absolutely horrific. Like I said to Jay last night, I feel like I was getting like flu or something, you know, when you get like achy all over. But I feel loads better today. I'm definitely going to the gym this afternoon. I'm going tomorrow as well, and then I'm going on Sunday. So I've still got 3 gym sessions in, so that's still pretty good. And then next week Jason's back on the early shift, so we're going to get back on the walking as well in the morning. Just kind of hit me before. I thought, oh, I feel normal again now, and I really didn't feel normal like yesterday and previous days. I'll see you in a bit. I've had my little epiphany. Hello. So it's Thursday evening. We've just realised not so long ago that we've got a house inspection tomorrow. So yeah. Thankfully the house isn't too much of a mess. I don't know how, but I've stayed on top of most of it. So I've just got a few pots to wash in the morning when I've got ready, and to titivate the kitchen a bit. And then Luke's going to deal with the actual inspection for us because we're both working. So yeah, that's the end of this vlog, and I'll see you in the next one, and thank you for watching. Bye.